Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango
Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango fucking Bay, dude. If you don't know what it is by now,
Well,
I mean-
well, let us tell you. Welcome anyway, and you will learn. I'm your boy, Pranav Behari, at Pranahaha, only on Instagram, not on Twitter. This is my boy, Usama.
only on
stands
Twitter
up.
now, actually. I canceled my Instagram. I was doing too well on there. I went to my least favorite and worst performing app now. I'm on Twitter now only. 4,000 followers, a paltry sum compared to my 54.
Pretty good, though, actually.
Compared to like what, yeah, but like what I do on Twitter is not. No one's like, dude, have you seen Usama's Twitter lately?
Yeah.
It's fucking popping off.
Yeah.
It's not my move. I don't like it. We never really did anything. I feel like you'd be more of a Twitter guy, to be honest.
You would think
You
so,
know?
because, but it's like the structure of Twitter. We'll get to this later in the episode because we are talking about this a little bit.
Right.
But let's shout out a little bit of Patreons. We got 2 new Patreons this week: Caleb Hammer, Gina Kim.
Caleb
Thank you,
Hammer
guys.
sounds like a porn name.
Caleb
but
Hammer is definitely
only for
a porn
free
name.
porn. It's
An
not
Irish porn name.
Yeah.
You know?
Caleb Hammer.
Oh, Hammer.
Or O Hammer,
Hammer.
as they call it. Caleb the Hammer. You take a spot of Caleb, it's over for you. I had a night with Caleb, it was over.
Over.
It was over for me.
Oh, Caleb hit me with this shillelagh.
Shit the chalet.
Laid it down. Oh, thank you, Caleb. And thank you, Gina Kim, which is...
Who is the girl getting fucked by Caleb?
Maybe, yeah.
If you're
all
down.
the way, Kim. I'm assuming that's a Korean name.
Or Irish. Gina
yeah,
O'Kim.
Oh, Gina O'Kim. Oh, Gina McKim.
O'Kennigan.
Gina McKim. Jiminy Kim.
Jiminy
Gina
Crimmets.
Kim.
Love ya.
Love you, Gina. Thank you so much, whoever you are, for subscribing to the Patreon. Remember, what do they get on the Patreon, Usama?
You get to fuck Caleb. All
Yeah.
right. You get a lot of videos that are awesome. You
Okay,
get,
this is pathetic.
I got it.
This is
I'm kidding.
pathetic.
I got it. Many other videos as well. You get Mango Bites, exclusive parts from the episode that are not in the actual YouTube. You get audio-only bonus eps, my dog, that are wild, that are free form.
Mango Bay After Dark.
That are like little poems. You get fucking you also get fucking early access on Tuesdays. You get early access to episodes. You get a week early. Yeah, sure, Joe. A week early. Everyone's a critic. You get a week early.
I think we're going to lose Patreons based on this endorsement right
You
now.
get also other items.
Listen, you get hours and hours of bonus content. We're talking about Mango Bay Roast the News. That's where we roast, where we lay in on several news topics per week. Those are fire. You always see a little bit of a clip of those on our Instagram. We do Mango Bay After Dark. Those are audio bonus episodes, which are unbelievably funny and smart. You got to check those out. They're great. We get our Mango Bites. Those are outtakes, and you get early access to episodes. You also get old archived episodes that you can no longer get on YouTube. So check those out.
So, Joe, cut piece part out. Just keep mine for the,
Yeah,
the
right.
Patreon that we do.
Definitely check out the Patreon, and shouts to the people who have been subscribing. We appreciate
We're
the
killing
support.
it. We're killing it on it.
We're doing
dude.
great.
It's all
starting to pick up now. We're very happy about
Yeah.
it. Welcome to all the new people. We're very grateful for you guys, and we're grateful for anybody who does want to come on board. Our highest tier, $7 a month. Can't stop, won't stop. That's 23 cents a day. It's worth it.
Every time you mention it, you get a little more Russian with it.
No, I
It's
know,
like,
can't stop, won't
it started
stop.
5 weeks ago. It was like can't stop, won't stop. Now it's can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. It sounds like a Russian city. Can't stop, won't stop.
Won't stop if it's loving.
There's really some. There's honestly humor there that you just can't find anywhere else.
Not even
You
on with
really
us.
can't,
It's
you know?
like, dude, we leave it there for you.
We leave it there for you. We leave it all out there on the field for you guys, as you already know.
It's like a mine in Turkmenistan, dude. You know what I'm saying?
we would love. We're grateful for all the support we can get, helping us achieve our goals and our dreams.
We passed 69, which is a very sad, realization.
But we're moving on to 72, which is 69 plus 2 fingers up the butt, 3
Sure.
fingers up the butt.
I do
So-
75, if you know what I mean. Hey, talk about it. Talk about it.
I'm 81, which is
God.
where you put your head up someone's ass.
And then you put a centipede up your butt.
Yeah.
That's 181.
That's where you wear somebody like a toupee.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Yeah. And that's 2 poops right after. You know what I mean?
Today, what are we talking about, Usama?
Today we're talking about fucking. I'm bad at announcements, dude. Shit. Jesus Christ.
The most polished person, the most camera-ready person that I know for some reason.
I don't know how to do announcements, bro.
Today we're talking about what we call the hot takes economy. We're talking about hot takes, the court of public opinion, everybody having an opinion these days. And first of all, I want to start today's episode off, though, with a story, which it's very embarrassing. Okay, as you know, I've been out there dating again. And yesterday I was very excited to have sex with this woman. She was coming over. And she's like, hey, I'm on my way over. And I was like, great. And as soon as she hung up, not only was she on her way over, but like a violent diarrhea was on its way out of me. And I had the most miserable diarrhea imaginable. It was the kind where it was true diarrhea. It was right. She was like going to be here in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, that whole 20 minutes was me expelling a little bit of my soul came out. In that violent expulsion.
It's something about, Indian diarrhea, man. That's a whole different.
It's just diarrhea. And it was just, I was speaking of leaving it all out on the field. I'm pretty sure like my gallbladder came out as well. It was just like in liquefaction. And she came over and I felt like, okay, I was fine. The diarrhea is done. I had a little bit of wine, which I thought this will help. It'll kill whatever bacteria was in my stomach causing this. And I was feeling fine. Why was I feeling fine? Because there was nothing else left in my body.
Sure.
But
your spinal column was fucking hanging out in the
minute
toilet.
we get some very nice food. We ate some really delicious, yummy food.
Mexican,
it started up again.
What kind of food you have?
Whatever it was, it came out Mexican.
God.
It came in. We went in Italian, came out Mexican, and it was
the food immigrated to fucking Oaxaca.
And it gets to the point in the evening where. We're making out, we're like getting ready. And I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to smoke a little bit of weed because that's going to maybe that'll help calm my stomach somehow or make me feel good. Right. And I won't be thinking so much about the diarrhea. Absolutely incorrect. Now I'm thinking more and more about the diarrhea.
Hell yeah.
It feels like I've been doing anal all afternoon.
You forget you took Adderall. And the Adderall is like, focus on the diarrhea, buddy.
And I was just like, I'm just giggling then. I'm just like, she's like, what's going on with you? I'm like, eventually I had to be like, listen, I am sorry.
No, you said it to her?
I had to be like, listen, I'm having some stomach issues.
Okay, yeah. You don't got to say I have violent diarrhea.
But at some point, I was like, I got diarrhea, and this is embarrassing. I had to just explain it because, look, otherwise I didn't want her to think.
What? Okay.
I didn't want her to think that, like, I wasn't turned on by her or something like that.
Or that you were so turned on.
That I was just shitting myself. So I was just like... I gotta just let her know, like, the absolute truth. She's a cool person. Yeah. I didn't want her to think at all that this had anything to do with her or my level of attraction to her or anything like that. So I had to just be like, listen, because she's like, what's going on with you, dude? She's like, are you not into me or whatever? And I'm just like saying, I'm like, I'm the weed, blah. She's like, the weed. And I'm like, I finally was like, listen, I'm sorry. I guess I just need to let you know. God. I was like, I have diarrhea right now.
The weed.
Like, it's not doing well at all.
Oh my God.
I'm very embarrassed by this. And she was very cool about it.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. She was really chill about it.
Sometimes you're right. The way you said the weed, it's like sometimes you have to shit so
Bill
bad
Cosby
you
style.
Change accents.
Yeah, I became Bill Cosby. I was like, something about the weed and my butthole and the butthole. They couldn't put it in my pudding pop and the ball.
That's what my ass sounds like sometimes.
Camille just came out of my butthole. Theo. But it was very embarrassing. It was a big sex fail, which I did not anticipate.
You didn't bang that day.
I couldn't, dude. I was just like, dude, I was weakened and dehydrated, and I was like, fuck. And I was just
have held in diarrheas that were going to maybe take years off my life.
Yeah.
To fuck. I've held in diarrhea.
You're a better man than me, then.
No. That's very worse, actually. Because the fact you can actually tell this hot woman that, like, I have diarrhea, that's powerful. It's very beautiful, actually.
I mean, it's like I just didn't know what else to tell her. Because,
like,
awesome. This is the night where I was certain that we were going to fuck, too. I was very excited. I was really excited to have sex with her, and she knew that because, she could see what was going on the first few times we were hooking up. And then this time she's like, well, what's up with you, man? I couldn't lie to her.
That's what it is, dude. I just never think that the situation will come again. So I'm always
Were you able to fuck on diarrhea?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not pumping iron, I'm not fucking making it happen.
Yeah, I mean,
she's on top,
That's even just pressure on the stomach.
You know, I'm not fucking thrusting. You know, we're not going into folded missionary or anything like that. Heat of the moment, you know? It's not like I have a good time fucking, but it's like I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I go to the bathroom and I say I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
Blast the shower.
I thought about doing that.
That's the move.
Of just doing a shower.
You know what? I'm feeling a little dirty from the sets. Take a shower. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I remember one time I did that, and my ass was creating such a trumpet noise that it was obvious that I was diarrheaing while the shower was on. So then you're like lame because you're scared, and then you're fucking scared of her. The only recourse then is you just shit in your own mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just like fucking.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you know, at this point,
you know,
you just got to shit in your own mouth.
Shit in your own mouth. What? That's the only recourse. I don't know what else you can do.
What kind of weird folk wisdom is this?
And scene.
You know, son, sometimes you just got to hang up your spurs and shit in your own mouth.
Sometimes
like, what?
Sometimes you got to jizz on your own chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then
sometimes
I
you
become
bukkake,
dust.
Sometimes the cocky boo you. What, Dad?
Sometimes you got to suck a dick. Sometimes you got to suck a dick for your family. What, Dad?
Oh my God, deranged. That is my very embarrassing story.
Yeah, man, diarrhea has been a part of my life, man, since the beginning. You know, and it's maybe it's my stomach is, you have a much stronger stomach than I do.
I do.
My
I'm
stomach,
surprised. I was like, what the fuck did this? You
dude,
know?
I'll have Pepto-Bismol and then shit my brains out.
I think it was from a dragon fruit that I let ripen too long.
That's also some weird wisdom too.
It is.
Do not let the dragon fruit ripen. What the fuck shaman wisdom is that either? The jackfruit must be picked before the solstice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a very tasty dragon fruit.
For sure.
It was very good.
It became a quesadilla pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen, what do dragons breathe? Fire.
Oh, man.
Hot fire.
So today,
The real diarrhea of our age.
we're talking about hot takes, the hot take economy.
Why are you talking about diarrhea and then having a brown ass drink?
just
Like,
have to.
what is this?
coffee.
A sample from yesterday.
We're talking about the hot takes economy. We're talking about basically how everything these days is hot takes. Like, there's too many opinions these days. You know what I mean?
And I think that's stupid.
What's that?
And I think that's stupid.
And I think that's stupid. And I don't think they should have rights.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, listen, man. It's like when I was growing up, the only take I had was, "Are you funny? Are you not funny?
Right.
This guy's not funny."
Right.
That was my hottest take I've ever had.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's a hot take for me. But then out in New York, and all of a sudden, it was like pregnant in the discourse. It was everywhere. It was like, what do you think about this?
Everybody has to have an opinion about everything. And the thing is, there's more opinions than there is knowledge floating around. You know what I mean?
What it is, dude.
And so, what is the main platform for hot takes? Twitter. I just got off Twitter, by the way. Full disclosure.
It's a big reveal today.
Yeah. I deleted my Twitter account because it was just not good for my mental health.
I think there are now 698 suicidal people in the world somewhere.
Exactly.
It is rough
People
out here.
Bereft of my lack of hot takes, you know.
I mean, at some point, I didn't even see you tweet anymore. You were just like going over tweets, and I was like, that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you're just looking at tweets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at tweets and I'm retweeting a lot. And I'm like, I don't need to retweet. I mean, even if I agree with things, it's just like, I think there's something to be said about like letting an idea or letting something sit with you and trying to get a better understanding about it, and then being able to process, synthesize information, and then produce an actual opinion.
I mean, it takes time.
Yeah.
With Twitter, it's a different type. All of Twitter has a couple types of tweets. You have the one tweet that's like the comic with the good take on a thing that happened 20 seconds ago.
Yes.
All right? Because comics, when they see a news article, it's like, dude, am I even real if I don't make a tweet about this, right?
Right.
So you have that. And a lot of times they hit it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They hit the moment. Great.
And they say something funny about it, which is great. If they can
I usually jump on 3 days after the fact
Yeah.
and do a tweet about something that was like, I did an Al Gore tweet today. You know what I'm saying? This is me. This is
You're
my
talking
level.
about hanging chads.
This is my level of tweets.
Florida Electoral College and shit. You know?
Yesterday I tweeted, "What's up with this BP oil spill?" That's me. This is my level of on the money type shit. And the second thing is, you have little kids who say the word boobs with a Z and get 1 million retweets.
Yes.
There's a weird Twitter TikTok intersection.
Yes, yeah.
Where a guy named Young Lord or something texts boobs.
It's pretty conservative.
First of all, that's like a Puerto Rican thing. But anyway, the Young Lord texts like boobs and then gets like a billion retweets, right?
Yeah.
Then there's like the weird Twitter where it's like really funny weirdos who don't have their own faces, their avatar.
Yep.
You know, and they're just like writers on Family Guy who don't want to
Yeah.
get canceled, so they fucking put their, a widened picture of Jack Nicholson or
Of
whatever,
course.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That is where I like to thrive. I like to go there and just look at some really funny tweets.
Yep. I go to Twitter for intelligent journalists who I know a lot more than me. So I go to see information that they're providing. I go in with a thirst for knowledge, education, and then jokes from people I think are really
But then some
funny.
of these journalists are like writing, "I don't like Israel, LYK on like."
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
exactly. Exactly. The problem is
It's
like
dumb, dude.
Is like here's the thing: is like you have people who are very knowledgeable who will tweet stuff, and then you have people who don't know anything and they're just jumping on a trend.
Yeah.
And then it goes from like, "Hey, the Israeli government fucking sucks," to like, "Kill all Jews," and it's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, calm down,
Dude, and I'll see those profiles. It's not even like a name. It's just 3 boxing gloves.
Yeah,
emojis.
exactly.
It's like, dude, what? I hate Israel.
Knife skull emoji.
Okay, knife skull has hit it kind of hard. You don't want.
They have some
Don't
good
hit
takes.
knife skull. All
They
right,
have some good takes.
They're fucking on it.
It's true.
And it's like Twitter. I go there all the time. It's one of my main ones. I wake up and before I have my first breath, I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on I'm on what else do I check? I'm on NY Times. I'm on all these fucking things that are just like all hot takes.
It's the thing is that it's an economy now. It's like a cottage industry where
Yeah.
activism is a cottage industry now, right?
Sure.
And I think that's dangerous because it means that there's an incentive for something to not be solved.
Yeah, it is straight up a cottage industry.
Right.
And you're right.
There's an incentive to keep struggle going. You know what I mean? And I think like anger is a very valuable gift that has a very specific purpose and that should be used. But when it's all
Said
anger,
every Italian ever.
Yeah.
Anger is good for the soul. What?
But it's like when everything is anger, then it's like there's no, you've lost the plot completely.
Then you're just my mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just-
Exactly.
And my mom has no hot takes.
No.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Except love.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, today I fucking, speaking of, she would be good.
Yeah, our mom's hot takes are like cancel you.
Cancel you.
Normalize you stopping being a little
Don't be
bitch.
gay. Her
Yeah.
Twitter would be hilarious. It's like, don't be gay. Stop
Stop
putting
talking
earrings.
about ejaculate.
Don't ejaculate on your jokes.
Yeah.
My mom would be like, my mom's Twitter would be awesome, actually. It would be fucking sick. My son.
Normalize Pranav getting a real job.
My son, a thread.
Yeah.
1 out of 850. He never calls me. She'd be subtweet the fuck out of all. She's the best subtweeter of all time.
Nobody. Absolutely nobody. 0 people. My son being a loser. Like what?
The shake hand meme.
Yeah.
My son, disappointment. Shake hands. My son, I like to do comedy. Me, I'm a head out. You know what I'm saying? No one, absolutely nobody in the world. My son, hi. I know. Our moms would have good Twitters. And they subtweet too. They subtweet the fuck out of everything.
They're always subtweeting us.
You know what I'm saying?
In front of us.
Someone close to me is really being a bitch.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly. ...
I got one.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Me, blank, my son, I love you.
100. Joe gets it now.
Joe gets it.
Joe fucking gets it, dude.
Joe gets it and Joe can get it.
Joe can get it. Who's your producer? By the way, I just want to mention that Pranav's mom, Behari, liked one of my videos.
She did. My mom is
Bro,
on Instagram.
I'm fucking in there, bitch.
Yeah, she gave him a bunch of
Then
emojis,
again,
laughing emojis.
It was an anti-Muslim.
No, it was. It was very pro-Muslim, and she loved just the accent. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
My mom gets off on the accents, and she loves Muslims, so she really does. Her best friend's Muslim.
Behari, and
She has no politics.
but
That's the great thing about my mom.
Auntie is so funny because she comments like a black woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not, like emoji, hand up, fire, Pisces sign.
Yeah,
It's
it's a muscle arm, strong arm. She saw it. I was like, okay, this guy's in now. This guy is in with my mom.
Dude, I loved it. And Kumu Aunty's fucking profile is so funny. He has 2 pictures of her son, Pranav.
Yeah.
No one else.
It's because I actually put those up there when she first started an account.
I thought she, like, physically, like, you know what? I only love one person in my family.
My mom's only Instagram account is her Finsta. You know what I mean? It's like not a real Instagram at all.
Dude, she has a straight Finsta, dude.
Yeah, it's
She's
straight
sliding in DMs.
It's just for lurking. Yeah, just for lurking.
Who's your favorite Indian actor? She's sliding
You,
in there.
like literally you now. Yeah, but now
Pisces.
she's doing stuff like, I post a nice picture of me that JT can shoot. Posts, and of course you give him the photo credit. My mom's in the comments like, "Thank you, at JT can shoot," like heart emoji, strong
got an
heart.
ad now?
She added
An
JT
Indian mom who
shoot.
can act.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I won't say whose dinner sucked yesterday at the party.
exactly.
Don't at me.
Yeah,
Don't at me. Stop tweeting aunties.
yeah. He's like, my son should at me though, quickly. He hasn't atted me in a long time. This bitch.
Oh my god. That is true. That's how bad Twitter is, dude. Twitter is just the same joke being
No, it's just joke templates.
Joke
right?
template, joke stencils.
And they're fun for like the first 2, and then it's like, okay, you're all fucking losers.
you're all losers, dude.
Right? And that's it. And then you have people who are out there who would just have very original shit that they're putting out. I'm like, these people are very funny and they have intelligent takes. And these are some people we
Right.
know, right? I put a bunch of them on my IG who I just think some of these people are so fucking funny and original
Oh, yeah.
that I'm like, I'm going to miss seeing some of their takes. You know what I mean?
Right. But even then, dude, it's like, I don't like takes in small form. I like expansive
Right.
things. So it's like, even if you have a good take, I'm like, dude. this
But
is-
for me, it's like combined with the comedy
Yeah.
of it that I like, right? They'll be very clever, and I'm like, this is hilarious.
Right. I'm trying to read the tweets right now that are like
Yeah.
the like my tweets right that I have that
Yeah.
show how bad Twitter is. It's like Jimmy John's needs to be closed is one of the tweets I'm reading right now. Fuck Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, what do you do? What is this? Like random corporation hate?
Is this you? Your
No,
Twitter?
I'm just reading my feed right now. My new short film. Actually, this is kind of cool. Actually, it's kind of good.
Yeah,
I'm kind of enjoying this. Now I'm like in. Anyway, I'll see you later. What the fuck?
But everything is based on, and look, comedy, like a lot of the people that we, like, you look at like Andrew Schultz's podcast, right? It's like a lot of hot takes. It's always giving opinions about something. And it's just like,
And why is it when you're doing more hot takes, your body becomes more horizontal?
basically.
Like the hottest take is always delivered. Like,
Yeah, seriously. And that's not the position you want to, that's
know?
not the position from which anybody should be taken seriously.
right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, supine God
Yeah,
here.
it's just like, hey.
supine God here.
Yeah.
Hey,
One
let's-
nutsack hanging out of your aqua shorts.
Speaking
like,
of
no.
nutsack, let's talk about abortion.
Yeah.
Huh? Like you're manspreading your take
Yeah.
onto me right
it's
now.
like, these aren't the people that you want to trust, somebody who's just casually giving a take.
Should Israel bomb Palestine?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's weird.
And then everyone's like,
Yeah. And I'm just like, these aren't the people. It's like, I don't know when comedy had to become exclusively hot takes.
that's what it is. I think when people started getting money off it, that's what people follow.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
Capitalist
like-
society, people start seeing like oh,
I don't need to hear anyone's take, like a dude's take on trans people. It's just like,
Dude, whatever happened to Kevin James at the bank?
yeah, I know.
Whatever happened to that?
It's making me nostalgic for like airplane food jokes. You know what I
I
mean?
thought you were going to say Arafat. I'm
Yeah,
like, Arafat airplane jokes.
Arafat had the hottest takes of all. You know, which
He was the hottest
death to
man of
Israel.
all. Jesus Christ.
He was all nose. That man, all nose.
Dude, he was the first big nose. And he fucked like Genghis Khan. So
Yeah.
it's like all that nose gene went everywhere.
The Groucho Marx mask was actually based on Arafat.
And dude, it was like people. He's like, Israel's coming at us. I'm like, your nose is settling their country
Yeah.
right now. You're so huge. Jesus Christ. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You'd smell it, wouldn't you?
You could smell from many miles away. You could smell an attack coming. The bombs are coming.
You can smell the future. You know what I'm saying?
These guys.
Yeah. I mean, you think they put him in the 6 feet under and his nose poked out of the
Poking out?
dirt? We can't, dude. We can't fucking put this
Poor Arafat.
in. Dude, he was motherfucking. I just didn't even realize that. Like, yeah, he was such a big nose, dude.
Yeah. But again, it's like this is the thing, especially with things like this week, the Israelis, butt fucking the guy doing their annual butt fucking of the Gaza Strip.
Right.
If for some reason it's like really
it
jumping
is
off now.
Almost June.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. It's tis the season.
Pride month, you know.
It's like okay, it's like I'm very much sympathetic to what's happening to the Palestinians now, as I think most people should. But now it's getting to the point where people who know nothing about it are just jumping on a bandwagon. And then they, through their lack of knowledge, who are just following their most base instincts, are then leading them to the worst conclusions.
What would you do if someone kept punching you? Just kept doing this to you in your face. And one day you punched his stomach.
Yeah.
Like not even like just like the side of his hip. And you're like, okay.
Yep.
Then he brings out a gun and shoots you in the head, and then I'm like, well, what are you gonna do? Self-defense.
Yeah.
It's fucking. There's a billion metaphors for this, but the idea is now everyone's on Twitter like, a 3 boxing punch guy is like, well, Israel a threat. It's like what?
Yeah. I know.
You live in Nebraska and you have 3 dogs.
Yeah,
That's your life.
It's like people should not. I mean, some people should not have opinions. They just shouldn't. And I know people who teach at like the high level university level, and they've told me before. They're like, you know what? It's like it's getting to be too much because students believe that their opinions and their feelings are the first thing that should have primacy in the classroom.
Right.
When like they don't even have the knowledge yet. I'm there to actually teach you about something that's happened like sequentially, empirically, logically, rationally, and I'm trying to sexually, anally.
How much do you want this A?
Orally.
A for anal.
or factually.
Or olfactorily.
Yeah. And they're just like, but no, the students are like, well, I feel about this. It's like you can't have a feeling about something you don't know about.
Like, this is algebra 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think 2 + 2 equals trans rights.
No, that's like literally what it is. It's like, this is, like this is statistics. Like,
really, it's like you talk about calculus and they're like, yeah, so the line is tangent to the curve. I don't think any curve should be tangent to any curve.
I don't think it's fair that they're tangent.
Yes, all curves.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why is it secant? It should be secant.
There's equals. Yeah. Where's the equality? Yeah. Huh? Where's the equality?
It's yeah. And I'm just like, just shut up.
Secant? Nice bring up there,
thanks,
dude.
Thanks.
What is secant, buddy?
Fuck off. That's what it is, okay? You can see your way out of here. How about that?
I see that you can't.
You see that I can't.
I see that you can't. You're really coasting, aren't you?
I'm forgetting.
Dude, I was that bitch in high school. My only jokes. You were actually.
You're clearly not. You're clearly not co-signing.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, honey.
My trigonometry jokes.
I love the amplitude here.
Thank you.
Dude, you were actually probably a very funny guy in high school. I was actually just a fucking math pun guy.
Yeah,
I was not a guy who knew what the fuck was up with actually good jokes. I'd be like, yes, indeed, I derive to your curves.
Yeah.
I was that guy. And the fact that I came out of that, thank God. Thank the Lord.
Well, if it weren't for that, you wouldn't be this.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all part of It's all part of the process. You're always building on something. It's the dialectic. It's the way of action.
But that's the thing is that they think everything's, these kids now think everything's Socratic. Everything is my discussion. Everything's
my opinion. It's my feeling about it. And it's like, just shut up and just listen a little bit.
Yeah.
Jonas
had 3 apples. Well, what is Jonas's take on trans rights?
Exactly. I don't think it's fair that Jonas had 3 apples and that like Jonah had 2 apples. So I don't believe in adding them
And what
up.
about Jonah getting bananas?
Yeah.
Okay, they're struggling out there in Costa Rica.
And what about bananas? This is a very white-centric math problem.
But dude, here's the thing though. I teach math
Why aren't these mangoes?
Dude, I teach math, and now they're trying to, in these new workbooks, they're trying to like make it very diverse, right? But they're too diverse. So instead of like Dylan has 3 apples, it's like 3 apostrophes has 2 apples.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm telling you, Kumbagile has 19
clicking sounds.
Dude, literally. And I'm reading this, I'm like, dude, who is this for?
Yeah.
3 apostrophes?
And then everyone's referred to as they, so you don't know who they're actually referring to in the word problem.
Yeah. It's like 3 apostrophes has 14 apples. He gives 15 apples. They give 5 apples to if 3 apostrophes give 5 apples to go. How long will it be before systematic racism is abolished?
Yeah.
And they're like 3 years, and they're like, no, you're straight white man. Wow. The answer is we love. I don't know.
We don't have the answer to that one.
I don't know.
But I just feel like this is what the economy is too. People have a vested interest. This is how they get social clout. This is how they get money. Everything is clout chasing. Everything is money now. And so there's no actual incentive to get things right. It's just there to get extreme and to get there fast.
That's what it is. And it's like It's on both ends. Like both ends are very know how to weaponize it now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like first I think maybe like it's all reactionary. So now it's like it's like in a cartel in Zetas where it started off shooting in the head.
Right.
Then they're like, all right, that's not working. Really, this is not really. Everyone's kind of getting shot in the head now.
Yeah.
It's kind of whatever. So let's just like tie someone's face to a soccer ball and then kick that. So then they started doing the soccer ball in the face. They scalp someone's face.
Mm-hmm.
This is the actual thing that they do. Put it over a soccer ball. They sew it to a soccer ball and kick it over to the turf. And they're like, oh fuck, this is a new
Yeah.
thing. Now we got to do the soccer
Yeah.
ball thing. So now everyone's doing the
Exactly.
soccer ball thing,
It's brinksmanship.
right?
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. But now it's for the market.
Yeah.
The Mexicans who are in the cartel doing this not just for evil. They're doing this because for their territory to still be their territory, they have to
Right.
actually match the level.
Yeah, exactly. They need
So
to.
now
It's
you
all
got all
about
these
matching the levels.
soccer balls
Well,
with
it's like
people's
it's very
faces on
much
them.
about like who's more radical, who's got the hottest take, who's going to be the more radical person, who's the most ideologically pure person in any situation. That's what it's all about. You know,
That's 100%.
to the point where like who's the most ISIS-y out of all these.
It's all about
people.
radicals. And I'm just a math tutor. I'm trying to be like radical 144.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's 12.
Yeah,
You know? Bring it back to the math, dude.
bring it back to the math
There's a pop quiz
where
right
I just
now.
have to take your word for it.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude. I mean, the way you talk about politics is the way I talk about math. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, you know?
Like the way you're like, yeah, you know, in 1985, I'm like, whatever he says, I'm going to believe. I just do not have enough info to like ever say anything against P in politics. But if I'm like, you know, actually 5 is 7.
I'm just like, my boy says it's 7. I'm gonna call it 7.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna call it 7 then.
Then you say it to one of your girlfriends.
What 5?
Yeah. Hey, you know, actually, the new 5 is the
Yeah,
new 7.
and then I'm trying to use it to hit on girls. I'm like, 5 doesn't exist, right? It's actually just 7. People don't know this, but
I don't even know if the 5 is the new 7.
Yeah.
I don't even know that, but whatever. She's like, what? But I'm also like, you know, in the 70s, Iran was actually very progressive. You know, so I'm using what you gave me too. You know what I'm saying? To like hit on girls as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the OPEC is actually, NAFTA was actually not chill.
hey, first date. You know they like to throw homosexuals off rooftops
Whoa.
in Uganda, right?
And here we are
You,
on this.
you horny yet?
And here we are on this rooftop.
Yeah.
Right now. Look at you.
Check out the view. Speaking of rooftops.
I'm about to throw this bottom off the top.
You know, the Taliban used a UN gifted soccer field for mass executions.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
And I'm trying to execute some sperm right now.
Speaking of hanging,
What you doing later? You hanging out later or what?
I'm hanging a little to the left. We got to wrap this one up.
Yeah, our boy's here.
This is a shorter episode than usual, but it's okay. It's pure fire. Any last words?
Any last takes?
Any last takes?
You already fucking know, bro. Here's the thing. For every opinion on Syria, I want you to do a dick pun on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it neutral.
Seriously.
For every
Seriously.
boxing emoji, I want to see the 3 water
Just
things.
stop having opinions, guys. Keep them to yourselves because nobody's really that smart out here, okay? Shut the fuck up.
If you have
Basically,
blonde hair and you wear glasses, that's done.
they're done.
Stop.
Yeah, just stop.
Just stop with yourself, dude.
Yeah. Get a real personality.
That's what it is, dude.
You know, they
That's
don't.
what it is, dude.
They're soulless, so they have to latch onto something outside. Where
They have nothing for themselves.
They have nothing for themselves,
And they're scared, dude. They're scared of not being anything.
Exactly.
And here's
This
the
is-
newsflash.
this is where they get all their
Here's the
validation.
newsflash, Bonnie.
yeah, Bonnie.
You ain't.
Okay. We're talking
Specific.
shit to Bonnie here. All right.
It's literally specific. Yeah. Hey, but also I teach math, so come on down if you're down, though.
Everybody, shut the fuck up. Okay. You're making the world a worse place with your opinions.
Why was 7 afraid of 8?
Because there is no 5.
Because there is no 5, dude. Also, fuck 12. Huh? Think about that for a second.
This has been Mango Bay. Subscribe to us on Patreon, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. We love you guys. Thank you. Come again.
Your mango bay.